Yo, what's up, Shib fam? Happy Monday. What is up, YouTube? We are back on this Monday with a very special daily build where I show you guys the truck build that I used for this morning's live stream. Every day I try to do this. The weekends, I am taking the weekends off and just spend some time with my wife. Today we are driving the Marmon by Blades Mod Shop. I will be providing the link in the description. We are pulling the Rye-Trans cattle trailers or livestock trailers. We're pulling doubles, and seems more like of an Australian thing, but I decided why not? Let's pull some doubles. So I think we are taking a load of goats. Yeah, we are taking a load of goats from Billings, Montana, up to Lewistown. So hopefully you guys will come for the ride. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Hit the like button on the video. Give me a couple seconds, guys. Come along for the ride with me. Yo, so we're gonna take our Marmon. So this is the Marmon. A lot of people like this, and keep in mind, guys, I've heard a lot of this. That looks like the TLX Phoenix from Farm Sim 19 and Farm Sim 22. Could very well be. A lot of these modders buy their 3D models from other companies or other modders, and they can be used in whatever game they choose. So Blades has put this one in the ATS, American Truck Simulator, where I think David from 82 Studios probably got his 3D model and put it in Farming Simulator. So very much the difference is ATS, we can have those name brands. Farm Sim, not so much. So that's why it's called the Lizard TLX. But anyway, we are going to be taking this thing. And just before we get started, I do want to show you guys some of the options on this 1987 Marmon 57P. I'm going to act like we're going to build a brand new truck, even though we're not. So we're going to go ahead and customize this build. I like all the options on this thing. I like how you can kind of go with that Kenworth style roof. You can go with the flat top. With the flat top, you can also go with the Mercury, which is the kind of like I would say chrome sleeper. And then my favorite is probably this one. I love the stand up, and the reason I love that is if we skip all the other stuff, you can actually put matching what I have on my truck. You can have matching. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I like that. Anyway, four different types of axles. You got the 6x4 with the 220 gallon. This one, so that's the shortest of them all. You get a little bit longer. You have the 6x4. That one kind of looks this one and this one kind of looks the same, doesn't it? I would say so. Anyway, and then you have the lowered, so you have a few options there. The truck comes with a lot of engines. However, for me, I tend to use for this particular truck, I use the Johnny Cash engine pack, Johnny Cash Amateur engine pack. You can get that right in the Steam Workshop. I'll provide the link to that as well. In my particular build, because we're running a road train, I did go with the Cummins N14. Got to put the Lope in it just because it sounds so good. But lots and lots of engines. So, and then as far as transmissions, you do have a couple different options. I went with the 411 gears for hauling, and then interior just changes the color, right? So you have your your tan or your brown. You have your, I would say, blue. I don't know what this would be, like a light brown. Then you have kind of your burgundy and then your gray. This is the one I chose in our truck. Continuing with that, you can kind of switch things over, and switch to your interior. You can change your steering wheel. I think the one I went with is this guy. I just like that old school. Then you can also change your dashboards as well. So I went with you can use the color of the truck. So that's kind of what I went with. And then yeah, exterior, lots of different options, bunch of different bug deflectors. Um, I went with the workhorse. I like that low. Can do a Texas. You can actually put the bars on it, and then lots of different options. So if we switch to the rear of the truck, you can kind of you have a few different types of fenders. I kind of like the painted versions. You could do the painted half. I believe this is what I went with. You can do the individual tires, and things like that. Couple different exhaust. I like the bull horns. I like the lids, but the lids they're not chrome, so I didn't go with those. I just kind of went with the straight pipe. So, but I love it. Love the Marmon. This is probably my favorite cab. And then if we switch over, you can actually change steps. And don't worry, like I know these seem like they're a little off color, but you can kind of switch, go with the chrome. That's kind of how I went with. I think I chose these here, but yeah, lots of different options. I highly recommend picking the truck. And then you have a bunch of there is a paint skin pack out there. I don't recommend it. I would just it needs to be updated. The skin pack does, nothing lines up. But there you have it. Lots of good options. And this is ours. In true road train fashion with the Johnny Cash 1088 and 14. Yeah, we're gonna pull the road train. So without further ado, let's go for a ride, man. This is probably my favorite part of the video, is getting this thing going. You can actually see the sheep or the goats. Sorry, in the last trip of our live stream this morning, I had sheep, but we have goats. So we're taking these goats up to Lewistown. So let's get this thing rolling. So as far as sounds today, that's the only thing that I have. I have the Johnny Cash engine pack. And then I also have the Johnny Cash, sound pack. So when we go into the truck, you'll kind of hear the transmission clicking. You also hear like the air brakes, and then the reverse, which we probably won't do any backing up with the road train. So I love the interior of this thing. Like I said, I chose the dash that kind of matches the paint job. I love how you can see it's 89 degrees Fahrenheit today. It's 11:16 in the morning. Absolutely love the dash. I did go with the kind of like the oversized steering wheel, like the old school steering wheel. We've got 142 mother trucking miles to go. We got a green light. I can see it. We are off. Says it's going to take us 2 hours and 51 minutes to get there. Hear the that's part of that Johnny Cash sound pack, not the engine pack. Part of the Johnny Cash sound pack. So I like it. Once we find ourselves a good stretch of highway, we'll get out. We'll watch this thing going down the road. Actually, we can kind of do it now, but. Love the road train. This thing is incredible. I don't see any weight off on it at all. Some of the road trains that are out there, I've kind of felt it want to tip me over when I'm, again, that could be my fault going too fast around some of the corners. But this thing handled well. I did a 3-hour live stream This Rytran road train handles really, really well. I enjoyed it. Like I said, I will leave the link. I'll leave the link in the comments or in the description. Love the Marmon logo on the fender shields. Absolutely love that. Of course, I know many of you know my favorite color is red, so had to go with the bright red Marmon, matching the bright red Rytran road train trailers. And if you're new to these videos, I am running a Thrustmaster T300 RS. I took off the stock wheel. I have a Sparco 383 sim racing wheel, and then my shifter is actually from Eurocrafts.com, which is my good buddy from Facebook Gaming, Eurogaming. And that sits on top of the Thrustmaster THAA shifter, and my pedals are not the stock pedals. I run the Thrustmaster LCM or load cell pedals. So 128 miles, man. Like I said, this thing drives like a dream. I love the truck. It hauls this trailer very nicely. Wonder if I can just go up just a little, raise the seat just a tad. Having trouble seeing over that bug deflector. There we go, I can see it a little bit. Love the love it. And of course, as always, I am running the Conbar rims. These are the AF stripes, all chrome. Kind of fits the style of the truck perfectly. I find lately, it doesn't matter which truck I have, Conbar's got a set of rims that just match perfectly. Climbs this hill again. That's the 1088 horsepower engine in the Johnny Cash pack, but holding these doubles, no problems. No problems whatsoever, man. I just realized we might have to find a place to fuel up here. Coming into town, we're going from 55 miles an hour to 35. Listen to that shake. I see a fuel station right here. Let's go ahead and fuel up. All right, now that we're all fueled up, like I said, had I known I needed fuel, I think I would have done that before I hit the record button. But we're all set now. We've got 95 miles to go. I could have, maybe I could have made it. I don't know. Well, wake up the town with this road train engine, man. I love what they've done with some of the. I know a lot of the towns and cities and things like that are kind of cut and paste in Montana, even Texas, but I love what they did here. $60 to go, man. You can choose like the fan. I did the same thing the other day with the Peterbilt 352. I love adding that little fan. It just, that's what you saw in those old movies that kind of, as a kid, that kind of piqued your interest into trucks and truck drivers, that type of industry. I just remember seeing those fans, whether they were from the ceiling or on the dash. I just remember seeing those, so I like adding it. I like adding it to the truck. I did the same thing the other day with the Shadow Walker's Peterbilt 352. I do have a video on that. I think it was the one before this one. Absolutely my favorite Peterbilt 352, my favorite cab over, and I'm a huge fan of John Ruda, anything John Ruda does. So to put Shadow Walker's 352 ahead of John Ruda's 362 is saying a lot. From me, anyway. I'm sure everybody has their preferences, everybody has their rankings. But, yeah, as far as cab overs, I put that one. Shadow Walker's 352 on the top of the list. John Ruda's 362, absolutely close second. Let's get one more look at the exterior of this thing. I matched the rims all the way down through. From the front all the way to the rear trailer. Every rim is Convar's AF stripe, all chrome. That's one thing about Johnny Cash engines. You can hear it just as well in third person as you can in first person. Some of the engine packs that are out there, I have a hard time hearing it when you're in third person. Not that I drive third person a lot, just kind of for these videos. Live stream, you'll tend to catch me inside the cab far more than I am outside the cab. I just feel like I need a cowboy hat whenever I think of Montana now. My wife got me super addicted to Yellowstone. I feel like whenever I'm in Montana, I need a cowboy hat. Need to start talking in that raspy voice, like Mr. John Dutton himself. There's the cows. I don't know why the goats are coming here. I guess there's milk, but all these have horns, so I highly doubt. I don't know. Very curious. Here we are. You're almost to your new home, goats. EFA. Alright, so we're gonna pull up here. We're gonna let dispatch, we're here. Let dispatch know. Dispatch will get a hold of whoever's here to take receipt of these. Now, we're just gonna pull ahead. Easy peasy. Of course, they don't allow you to back up with doubles in any part of the game. Not that I would try that. I think there's some definitely some proof out there, some evidence that I am a terrible reverse driver with single trailer. I don't know how anybody would do this with doubles. So let's collect our money. That's another thing I like about this. There's 4 different types of cargo. So, the 2 that I have found are sheep and goats. I'm guessing cows. Bulls are the other 2, so. But that concludes our video of the 1957 Marmon, 1987 Marmon 57P by Blades Mod Shop. Once again, I will be leaving their link to the website uh, in the description, along with the link where to get this trailer. It is freeware, so it is not something you're going to have to spend money on. The truck, yes. The trailer is definitely free. And along with all my other links, Twitch, Facebook, the link to Conbar's rims, and the link to the JBX graphics and weather. And today I will include the link, although it's super easy to find in the workshop. I'll leave the link to Johnny Cash's amateur engine pack. So if you have found this video to be entertaining or educational in any way, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join us on our journey to our first 1,000 subscribers over here on the YouTube channel. Making videos is very, very new to me. Starting to get used to it. All I've ever done is hit the live button. So this is very, very new. But if you guys have suggestions on trucks, something I should check out, whether it's payware or freeware, or maybe I have something in my arsenal that you guys would like to see, let me know in the comments. I would love to get some more ideas on some of these daily build videos. Not to mention, soon to come, some Farming Simulator 22 survival videos as well. Some time-lapse type stuff. So, super excited. But yeah, that concludes our video. I hope you guys liked it. Thank you for joining me on our ride to Lewistown, Montana from Billings. Now that we've got these goats in their new home, I'm going to get on out of here myself. Safe travels, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, stay safe, look after one another, and be kind to yourself. You deserve it. Much love, everybody. Peace.